at our little yellow table in honor of our red table talk family, the Estefans, Gloria, Emily, and Lili. Okay, let's get into some subjects that you're going to tackle in season 2. Let's start with plastic surgery. I'm interested to hear what you have to say on that subject, because I haven't messed with this yet, but I mean, there might be a point where I'm like, just pull it like a ponytail.
Listen.
I don't know. What are your thoughts on this subject?
We talk about a ponytail lift on the show, and it's really interesting because the people that are on the show are in their 20s, and they've had massive plastic surgery, and one of them regrets it greatly, and the other one embraces it. And we've checked it all out. I go, I have a ponytail lift. I put a ponytail on and squeeze that hair back as tight as possible.
No, my mom sleeps with her face on ice like this. That's what she does.
Honestly, I mean, people think I've had it. I have it down my back. I've never had it yet. We don't say. We were interrogating the plastic surgeon that came on the show to talk about a lot of different things.
You and I need to go.
But I also, she freaks out if I ever tell her, hey, I don't know, maybe like it. And she goes, Mom,
I'm freaked out by it. However, I'll tell you this. We explore the duality of unrealistic beauty standards. Like, what are you seeing on Instagram? The fact that, you know,
filters,
Kim Kardashian, we don't judge.
Right,
but the way that her body is actually in real life, it's not you can't work out and look like that, right? So there are people who, you want to alter your body, you want to alter your face. I have tattoos. You know,
as long as it's for you.
Well, I have a 19-year-old, and she's the whole day on filters. And, you know, you start worrying about, you know, this generation because, you know, this is Instagram versus reality.
Right.
I know. It's like when we talked about plastic surgery in like the 70s and 80s and 90s, it was because people who are older wanted to look younger. Now it's younger people who want to look like the
different,
unrealistic, alien.
Yes, you know, it's
not in a harmful word, but it's okay to use that word because it's to describe just that the features are not normal human features that we're biologically used to seeing, right? Like those fillers that are, you know, like so big, or like the, you know, the Brazilian butt, the BBLs, like Jada just spoke about as well. You know, these are things that are dangerous to our biology. That's, you know.
And that you're making permanent changes at a very young age.
I am so glad that you guys are approaching this because it is definitely a different conversation. It's a society thing. I remember when, you know, I would do covers of magazines, even in the 80s and 90s, and they would airbrush me. And I'm like, dude, I'm in my teens. What are you doing? Like, have you looked at the skin of a teenager?
It's great. You look like a fetus. You look great.
I know. And I could see the slippery slope happening, but I could have never foreseen that younger people, not older people, would be leading the charge on altering yourself. So I just love that you're having these conversations. When you're talking to people that have differences from your own lifestyle, opinions, expertise, experiences that have led you to earn those wisdoms, how do you remain a good listener? Because you're doing a talk show now, which is, you've got to be a good talker, but how do you listen?
Absolutely. Look, the table is a safe place. We don't want anyone coming on thinking that we're not journalists, all right? We're having a conversation.
Excuse me.
3 women,
I know, I want to be a journalist too, Lili. I want to be a journalist too, I'm with you. Go on, sorry.
Yeah, but our point is to have the conversation, and to have a conversation, you have to have people that have different opinions from us.
So I think the key word to learn to listen is to go to the table with respect. For me, that's the biggest thing. Having respect for someone's opinion. You know, I may not have your same opinion, but I respect it.
Yes, absolutely. And I really embrace people that have different feelings, experiences, and opinions than I do. I've looked at the divide in our country and just said, I want this show to be a bright spot, not a blind spot. I want to accept our differences and find the...
Absolutely.
Now, I have one last question for you, which is that it's Hispanic Heritage Month, and I wanted to bring something up because I read this article in Forbes magazine, and it said a lot of people are responding from the Latin community that this is not a month to have businesses and marketing firms check boxes. What is your thoughts about that?
Well, I read the article as well. And I just have to say this. Absolutely, this should be something, especially advertisers, to realize the economic power of the Latin market. Like Latinos even that can't afford it, will buy their children the top of the line shoes or, Nikes or whatever comes out. They'll fix up their house and they'll spend money on the things that are of value. So advertisers that are out there are ignoring this market. So absolutely, and I've fought this a long time. I'm on a lot of boards in different companies. And this is one of the pet peeves, that they don't put enough emphasis or focus on the Latin market year round. Now, I'll take the month because we are underrepresented.
We'll take it. No.
We're underrepresented. Both
We have one day, in a week, and now
in the television.
I would tell advertisers, if you're not paying attention to the Hispanic market, wake up! You're missing out.
I agree. And it's why I wanted to talk to you, because I felt very sensitive where I want to bring these Breast Cancer Awareness Month and Gay Pride Month and the way that we, through the holidays, tend to tap into our altruism and our giving and our thoughtfulness, and how can we weave a 365 tapestry where we honor and celebrate the best in each other, accept each other's differences, and make this a year-round thing without ever ignoring what has been built and needs to be acknowledged in these specialized, months. So I was very excited to talk to you. As I'm excited to talk to you about everything. Gloria, Lili, Emily, you guys, I am so excited that we are on a parallel track with each other. My love, my admiration, and the way that just my heart blossoms and my mind expands every time we get together, or I watch your shows, or getting to keep going alongside with you is such an honor. I love you so much. Red Table Talk, the Estefans, airs new episodes every Thursday at 9 a.m. Pacific and 12 p.m. Eastern on Facebook Watch. Congratulations. So well deserved.